Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Reality Unlimited podcast. I'm your host and manifestation coach, Rish. I am currently in my Airbnb in Cusco, Peru. The weather is beautiful. It's very cold sometimes, and that's why I'm wearing these two jackets. And at the same time, I'm sitting in my garden and it's sunny. So this week I had a plant medicine ceremony, and through that I got a very deep realization which I want to share with you, that is related to the heart-brain harmony, the heart-brain coherence. And my realization was that even while being on this journey, I am sometimes manifesting through the mind, through the brain, through the logical mind, and that is not the right process. For example, I was trying to fix my eyesight through manifestation, and I realized that it was coming from the place of trying to fix myself and not from the place of true desire. And that's where most of us go wrong, because we try to fix every aspect of this character we are playing, and therefore the manifestation does not come into fruition into the physical reality, because it's not how it works, and that's not how it's supposed to work. Because imagine we all are different flowers or different trees. There's a walnut tree, there's mango tree, there's a kiwi tree, and so forth. If you are playing a character of a walnut tree, you're not going to go out there trying to make yourself a mango tree in the visual, in how it looks, how it operates. The best thing you can do is to tune into your own truth, into your own frequency, and be the best walnut tree that you can be. And that's where the role of heart comes in, which I will be explaining in a short while. First, I want to start with the misunderstanding of the mind that we have. How we try to manifest by thinking through the mind, and we think mind is over everything else. But that's not true. Mind is the second part of the process. Mind is there for us to bring into the physical reality what we have already decided through our resonance, and that's where the heart comes in. So trying to fix every aspect of your character through the mind, you are simply in a frequency of not being enough, not being whole, and therefore you want to fix everything. But once you start feeling whole, once you start feeling and understanding that there's nothing wrong with you, there's nothing to fix. There's nothing to fix at all. The mind tries to micromanage every element of your character, and it would be like having the same types of trees in existence, or the same types of building, of the same type of flowers. But that's not how life works. There's a reason why you are here, to live your individual character. We need to understand that the conscious mind comes as the second step of manifestation, after it has received from the heart what your true desires are, what your path is sharing with you, what is it telling you, what your spirit is telling you from within. And that's where the role of the heart comes in. So heart is a receiver of the frequency, where mind is used for the intention to bring that reality into your existence. So the role of the heart is to show you what your true desires are. You'll tune into your heart, and it will show you what's waiting for you on the other side. What is it that you need to expand into? What is it that you need to manifest? And therefore we manifest from the place of desires in each moment, what your body is desiring, what your heart is desiring that you want to be, or what you want to manifest. And that's the first step, how you use your heart. And once the heart has conveyed what is it that you desire, then you use the mind to bring in the intention to then manifest that experience in your reality. And therefore, the whole process gets completed. And this is where majority of us go wrong, because we try to manifest from the mind. And that comes from the place of fixing. So how can you use heart and brain coherence or heart and brain harmony to manifest your experiences? So the first step is you see what is it that I desire, what am I excited to create, to build, to be, to bring into my physical experience of life, and make a list. And you need to check, is it coming from the place of fixing? Is it your mind trying to fix something in your life, in your body, in your physical appearance? Or is it something that you truly desire? When it's coming from your heart, that's when you tune in and use your mind to bring in those visions, to bring in the clarity of that desire, so that you can feel through the heart and think through the mind and see through the mind, so that the whole process gets completed and it's effortless for you to bring those experiences in your reality, those experiences that bring your highest expansion and growth. So the heart sends the feeling of the desire already fulfilled, and the brain organizes it to manifest in your outer reality. Always remember this when you are consciously manifesting your desires. The heart and the brain. First comes the heart, and then comes the brain. And if you are not able to bring something in your reality, and it's something you have been trying, realize that most of the times it's coming from your logical mind. And it's not something that you need at this point in time for your highest expansion. So what's the illusion of fixing yourself? The society has conditioned us that we need to be somewhere else than we currently are. And therefore, our mind tries to be somewhere else than the current moment. It tries to make us something else than who we currently are. And therefore, there is a lot of confusion when you're trying to consciously manifest, because there are your desires in the heart, the experiences of life that are already waiting for you. And then there is an aspect of the mind that is trying to manifest 1,000 other things based on what it thinks that you need to become a better person, because you are not whole currently. But once we release this confusion and see the process of manifestation, it becomes very easy to consciously manifest, because you are simply using the process of tapping into your desires and then setting an intention to bring in the experience in your physical reality. So the goal is not to escape who you are, but to love yourself so fully that the alignment becomes natural. Let that seep in. One of my mentors used to say this quote: "You are perfectly whole, complete, yet unfinished." If we start seeing ourselves like this, like you are a project that is unfinished, yet in your whole being, you're always whole and complete. So there is nothing to fix in this moment. You're always moving through life with 100% wholeness, 100% self-love. Yet you listen to your desires and you move through life by experiencing more and more expansion, by seeing what's more to uncover. And that's where the fun lies. With that, I would like to close this episode and ask, what would shift if your heart led and your mind followed? How would your life be? Contemplate on this until we meet next time. And remember, you're not here to become perfect. You are here to remember your wholeness. I'll see you in the next episode next week with some more reflections, some more lessons. Thank you for tuning in until the end. I hope it helped you to tap into a more powerful version as a conscious creator of your reality. If you feel this episode will help any of your friends and family, feel free to share it with them. And to tune into this episode, you can check out Spotify, YouTube, or Apple Podcasts and sign up for updates so you get reminders for every episode and you do not miss them. I'll see you next week. Have a beautiful week ahead. Take care. Much love.